The following is a parody-based adaptation to Suikoden, a Konami property. Characters may say things you find offensive or disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Oh my goodness, again with the lightning elementals. Look, what we say does not necessarily reflect our beliefs, and should be taken as character dialogue with no offense intended, except to the aforementioned lightning elementals who are trash. Nearly none of the art we use belongs to us, so if it belongs to you, and you want to be credited, or for the art to be removed, please let us know. We'll adapt to your needs. Please support the official product of Suikoden, and have fun. Thank you. Lay it out. Alright.
Did you guys know that Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced?
It was announced today, immediately dating this video.
Alright, so you guys came in here, did a big boss fight against a bunch of summoned elementals from the chiefs of the elementals. And each of you got a bond with one, with the exception of, additionally, I guess, Eldir and Elowin shared a bond with Mort, and then both Eldir and Titan went further into the cave where they got the Bright Shield and Black Sword runes.
Guys, check out my sword.
Eldir, knowing that it was a rune, immediately shoved it into his sword. Somehow. So now the sword that he had before just has the black sword rune inside of it, and it has a some it's like crackling with dark energy.
That is a pretty neat sword you got there. Yeah, I got a rune. I put it in my sword. Yes, that appears to be the case.
Yes, indeed.
I'm pretty good at that sort of thing, so if any of you guys need your runes and tune into your weapon. I think I'm good at the moment.
I have my rune in my weapon already, although I'm not sure how.
I conjure my weapons as the only, issue, quote unquote. Oh, I do have this spectacular piece of armor.
That's a bit disappointing. None of you died.
I know, right?
Of my ink blots died. My deaths are enough.
She nods and Nancy nods and clasps her hands together in a mock prayer for the fallen ink blots.
I certainly shed a few tears for your fallen ink blots, my friend.
I did. How they died was hilarious.
I spent 5 whole days. That's like the sunshine.
Hey, I'm the MVP. I can say what I want.
Excuse me, I gotta go.
Going on a mission?
What do you mean you have to go?
Hang on a second. Stop parking behind me. I'm so far away from the stop sign. Okay. Well, the bossy one just contacted me, and it looks like they need my help.
Right. Yeah?
We're pretty close to there, I think. She kind of pauses for a minute.
And then just disappears because it's one knot with the gate rune, so.
Come along now. I'll be back. Don't mess everything up.
Well, you know I'm going to do my best to mess absolutely everything up for everyone.
Huh.
Good one.
She vanished, as if pulled into hell.
What happened?
Gosh. She wasn't pulled into hell, Nancy. People don't just get pulled into hell.
You really look like she got pulled into hell. That'd be pretty badass.
I don't... What was that, Ella dear?
It was the sight to see.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was Leknot. He has half of the True Gate room.
Half? I hadn't heard that it was separated.
Nope, they split it in two.
You can split true... yeah.
She pulls out a little tiny notepad,
Which conveniently largest.
it gets to her side.
Yeah.
Listen, I wasn't the best in rune school, but if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure this sword I got, that you got, is actually a true rune.
Yes, that sounds correct. I guess that these were split at some point as well, according to the legend.
Just fuse them together.
Afraid not, because that would mean only one of us gets it. So, unless Eladier is willing to hand over his new sword... What? Fight to the death?
Who gets both rooms? Bada bing. Easy.
Well,
Pretty sure I was right. That's fine.
what do you say?
Yeah, somehow. If I get all those elemental guys on my side, then sure, why not?
Yeah, I too would like to become complete, I guess. What do they say? We will be a complete elemental together, something like that. Besides, I wouldn't want to crush you so early on into your journey.
You intend to crush me later on in my journey?
Perhaps. But this is sufficient for my bishop quest, so yes. I misspoke before. I said that I was a bishop. Rather, I was sent here by a bishop, but I as soon as I return, I'll be one.
Oh, congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, Vasalin.
Indeed.
Now, given that the job is over, perhaps we should be discussing payment at this moment.
Yes. Somebody's echoing. It's Bradley.
That's not.
Bradley, how could you do this?
Oh, it's Jacob actually.
100% not me. I could hear it too.
Okay.
It's Jacob. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, Bradley. I did not mean to accuse you. Jacob.
Let's see what type of
That's a pretty neat rune you have there as well, Basel. Want to fight to the death for it?
No, I'm not quite savvy to that idea. Though this
Why
is
do you
quite
want
a
to
neat
fight to
room.
the death?
You see, I was out in the field studying the stars as something of an astronomer, and this meteor falls from the sky into the field I was residing in. Lo and behold, it had this rune in it. So I had the meteor forged into a piece of armor.
So you're saying that it's some sort of space magic?
space rune, yeah.
Space magic.
I've taken the liberty of calling it the star.
The star rune. Well, sounds out of this world.
Yes, quite so. I seem to be able to control particular gases in a certain manner that's difficult to describe. But I can recognize
Huh.
I've utilized them to be some sort of usable tendrils.
Such an interesting set of abilities that we have acquired in such a short amount of time.
I didn't catch any of that, but sounds cool.
You'll get there eventually, Miss Sunshine.
I call dibs if you die.
Well, I'll pay the ones of you who fought with me, as if it was an A-class mission for you guys' guild. So that's going to be 1,200 per person.
But I was the MVP.
There was also another who apparently fought the Wind Chief Elemental. So if you meet with them, which of you would be the most reliable to give him the 1,200 as well?
Either myself or Thames.
Oh, nah. Those guys are hacks. Give me the money.
James, Thames will walk up and grab it. I will take it to the person who.
Oh my gosh!
We're stealing the money.
Very well. I'm heading back north to Harmonia. So I'm sure we'll meet. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Yeah, let's kick your butt next time.
I'd like that.
Creep.
No.
What kind of weirdo gets off of getting off?
Yes, bully him.
Oh, Nancy's into it. Also, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
What is this?
What is what?
1,200 gold units.
Oh. This is currency for. It's for purchasing. Sorry, I just saw the giant penis that frickin' Matt drew on the map.
So you're saying this money can be exchanged for goods and services?
Yes.
I'll have to get more of this money for more rooms.
And I'm sure that there you can find blacksmiths to make your weapon stronger as well.
Oh, well that sounds like a worthy endeavor.
Indeed. Well,
Hey, give me all of your money.
fight me to the death for your money.
Fight me to the death for your money.
Is there a particular reason you're going after me?
You're the weakest person standing in front of me.
Oh, Thames proceeds to step backwards.
If
Standing in front of me.
if there is any sort of infighting, you will have to be removed from the guild, and we probably will have a hunt after you.
Never mind. Okay. Fine.
If there aren't any questions, I'll be heading off.
I thought you were traveling with us.
I considered it for a moment, but I don't know. I mean, it depends. How far north are you guys heading? I guess the Guild of Light is in Harmonia.
I think our next destination was Gregminster.
Well, that's a bit of a detour, but honestly not much. Yes, I guess I will travel with you guys briefly.
we'll see when our paths diverge, but for now, I guess we're heading vaguely the same direction. Hang on. Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
I passed you earlier, and then I kept thinking about you, and I thought
Oh.
I'd come by and check on
Oh,
you.
I appreciate that. No, I'm security, but I can see both of these neighborhoods from here, so that's why I was parked here. I was sitting here so I could see both of these entrances to these neighborhoods for all the material and stuff.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you didn't have car trouble or something.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Okay.
That was sweet.
Does she give you something?
No.
Okay. Just a handy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, I guess it's in the same direction, so may as well.
Let's mug him. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's mug him.
Just mug. Just kidding.
I mean, the 9 of you or whatever might be able to fight him.
I mean, I definitely fight him. He can't hit me.
What do you mean he can't hit you if you only have 24 AC?
I can just walk away and hit him from outside of his movement range.
He can cast, Bradley.
Can he?
Yes. He has the
Right?
he has his favorite stats are his body. It's wisdom and con. So he has a combat stat in casting.
But his casting range is 30. I just hit him from 60 feet away and then take a step back.
Let's see.
I think I win any fight that way, technically. Except for against archers, actually. But I wouldn't do that anyway. Definitely wouldn't do that anyway.
Yeah, that sounds like a real cowardly fighting method.
Oh, she wouldn't unless if she was desperate, yeah.
All right. It's gonna be. It's only. Oh. What? 2 days back to Gregminster? Yeah. Or 2 Gregminster?
I don't know. Are you counting Desi's horse speed?
No. So just a day.
Yeah. Let's go! Get in the car, you mother truckers! This is a truck. We're a convoy.
We're traveling soap salesmen.
Traveling soap salesmen. We'll make so much money.
I would like to sell you this soap, please. Oh, okay. Well, how much is it going for? 7,000 coin. That way I can sell this bar of soap and go get a rune.
I'll get a room. We'll sell it by I guess he's self-made, so never mind. But,
Alright, you arrive in Gregminster.
oh my gosh! It's Gregminster! Oh my gosh, it's Kiel! And the guy I don't recognize.
So, real quick, Laura was working on making new ink blots down the train.
Okay, so it's just 1 day.
It's still 1 day, but now I can just build 4 more days.
Okay. So you're working towards the a 5-day one, but you put 1 day into it so far, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes is what you want to say.
That's what I said.
Hey,
Yo,
I'm not gonna enter this city. Let me know when you guys are done.
why? What's wrong?
This is actually my hometown. But I'm not coming back here just yet.
Okay.
Oh,
Fair enough. I'm not going back home for a long time either.
personal issues, that's very well.
Dude, it's freaking Kiel.
I respect that.
All right. What do you guys do in the town? I see an Elder step through the gate. That's fine. There's no guards.
Yep, I will attempt to step through the gate.
You step through the gate.
Million behind.
What?
Nothing.
Yeah, I told you what he said, actually.
Zach, just letting you know from now on, I'm keeping Nebula, Tendrils, and Shattering Star up for the rest of time.
Got it.
Oh, I'll go ahead and walk around 96 feet for the rest of the time as well.
Oh gosh.
That's good. Jacob, you're 10 rooms away this time.
Oh, I didn't even hear him at all.
Neither did I. Didn't even hear him talk. Are we still looking for dancers?
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. Remember, our primary objective here is to look for dancers. Although finding further quests could be good for the guild, so we won't rule it out. This is a bustling city of trade and commerce.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go to the rune shop and see if I can make an exchange.
Dibs, can I just have it? You hold your hand out expectantly as you walk away.
Yeah, you can have this earth rune for all of the gold that you have.
You know, that's half off.
Oh, never mind. You're not supposed to know what gold is. You're not supposed to know what gold is.
If I gave you all the gold that I have, it would have been half off rune, to be fair.
That's funny.
All right, the guy inside. I didn't put all of the buildings layers here, so forgive me. He
No,
just
we won't.
okay.
Character back now.
Yeah, I refuse to play this game anymore.
Oh.
Unacceptable.
Welcome. This is the rune shop. Runes are magical rocks that you can channel magical powers through.
Oh, I had no idea. You have a dark rune? Tier 2.
Not a tier 2. I'm surprised that you know about those. Normally I have to go into the full explanation, but yes, we do have a tier 1 dark rune.
Do you have 2 of them?
Yes, each of them will be 5,000 gold.
How about I trade you for this tier 2 earth rune?
For both of these, sure.
Fantastic, thank you.
He holds his hand up for a moment. Let me just look it over to make sure it is tier 2. It takes him a little bit, but then he's like, okay, here. 2 tier 1 dark runes in exchange for your tier 2 earth rune.
I grab them and shove them together, and then I stick them in my sword.
What an incredible skill with attunement that you have.
It's pretty easy, right? You take the rune, you stick it in your sword.
No, there's a lot more to it than that.
Weird.
You must be some sort of prodigy.
No, that's my sister.
Huh. Well, have your sister come by sometime. I'd very much like to learn from her.
Yeah, sure. I don't need to inflate her ego more than it already is, but I guess I'll come.
I understand. Well, I hope you have a good day, and I hope you use these dark runes for good.
Yeah, I'm in a guild of light. Dark runes just make perfect sense.
I see.
Desi has an idea and will step out of town.
Ignore whatever that was.
You just stab him. I'm in the Guild of Light. Stab.
Guild of Light. Stab.
let's do an initiative, and then we'll say that that Eldir was Max, and then that he just went.
I'm down for that. I'm alright.
It's just better for differentiations.
Sure for sure.
And Bradley,
Sorry, just a sec.
what did I tell you about sex?
It's Chris.
What did I tell you about it, mate?
Oh, I didn't know you were the one that had the birds and the bees talk with Bradley. We're so high, what the heck? Oh, I have improved initiative, that's right.
You still did roll high.
Yeah.
All right, so Desi leaves the town temporarily.
Yep. Bye.
I'm out by.
All right, selling.
Okay, we have like posters of these, or like we have drawings of these like the answers we're looking for, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Nancy is right next to me. So I'm gonna as I'm walking to, I guess the inn, I'm gonna be like, now let me tell you about the sheer size of the universe and the space in between matter and how meaningless we truly are in comparison.
Oh, how meaningless are we?
Allow me to make something of a model.
We do seem sufficiently meaningless.
Let's say this is Earth and this is the Sun. And I've increased their size for the sake of the model. Their actual size is more relative to this. So then I shrink both of them, and now Earth looks like a speck and the Sun looks like I'm not freaking out.
We're so tiny and insignificant. Easily crushed. Cool.
Yes, I knew you'd appreciate it, or not appreciate it.
Right.
So yeah, going into the end.
All right.
I freaking love it, dude. Just freaking this guy with like freaking nebula all around him just steps in.
You're like, I did it, boys! I won the game!
Miss Ellen wins.
Found someone. What the?
What the indeed? I thought I had background dancer on here, but I don't.
Man, Zach has been showing us a bunch of characters that we have no right to be seeing. Oh god.
I'm not concerned.
I've been very, very careful for myself. I haven't managed to do that to the break yet, but no one's super major anyway.
Actually, a little bit curious, like,
I have showed you guys the King of Evil, but other than that.
Oh yeah.
With the black sword rune, if a rune is slotted into it, does it go through the 1.5 multiplier?
No.
Okay.
No, only true roots can be slotted into the black sword and bright children's.
Yeah, he's not doing it that way, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that doesn't. They don't work with. I don't think.
No, you can put a normal rune in them.
You said no.
I don't. Maybe I did, but I don't see why not.
Oh my gosh, you son of a bum. You know how much more overpowered tag would have been if I was allowed to do that?
a monkey?
I literally asked 3 times throughout the game and you said no every time.
Yeah, well, now I don't see any reason why not.
You son of a bitch.
What are we arguing about?
Whether the Black Sword rune and the Bright Shield rune can slot runes other than true runes.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm actually kind of mad.
Oh, of course.
Yes. Of course. My bad. Anyway.
I don't know. I think the Bright Shield rune is insane.
Yeah, it's pretty overpowered.
It's nice. It's a little bit good.
All right, so you walk in.
Your nameplate says background dancer. You're the
Nameplate says background.
You guys do have portraits of what all of them look like. It's not so. You guys do have portraits of what all of them look like. You were given those, or descriptions rather.
Descriptions. Okay, does this background dancer match the description?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm looking. This is a mission for this Sunny Jove character.
Yep.
Sunny Cove. Okay. Is it Sunny Jove or Sunny Hove?
Jove.
Jove. Okay, just making sure. Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
You wouldn't have happened to have worked for a person named Sunny Jove, would you?
Uh, yes. I traveled, down here, but unfortunately, I spent all of my money.
And she covers her face with her hands.
On cheese crackers.
Cheese crackers.
So I had to pick up a job and dance all that fat away, and also I had no money, so I had to get enough money to travel back. I'm a failure.
No. If you ask me, I believe cheese crackers are specifically designed to be addictive. I don't blame you whatsoever.
Yes, I just couldn't stop. Did she send you to fire me?
I've been through a phase of that myself.
Did she send you to fire me? Oh, you went through a phase of that yourself? Oh, what a relief.
Cheese crackers are quite delicious. We got star-shaped ones.
Oh, those sound lovely. No, never again.
I'm gonna head to the restroom real quick.
Yep.
Yes, I better stop talking about them myself.
Uh,
Anyway, I wasn't sent to fire you. I was sent to recover you, I suppose. I was sent with a group.
Oh,
We're here to bring you back.
oh, all right. And I guess you guys have enough funds for rations on the way. Very good. Sure. Well, I'm off then.
She waves at the innkeeper.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very good. Alright, I just completed like a third of our mission. I guess that'll be my initiative. That'll be my turn.
All right, cool. Thames.
Amos.
Your microphone.
Yeah, your microphone because it's super far away. So does it just have to be like plugged in completely and it keeps slipping out, or?
No, it's Discord itself.
Huh.
Because right now you can hear me completely, right?
No, it's pretty quiet.
How about now?
Very good.
Yeah. Okay. I just have to have the mic super close to my face.
That sounds like it's your mic then. Or that your mic sensitivity is too low.
That may also be it.
But we hear you now.
I'll deal with that later. Where?
I'm gonna walk up to the nearest person and challenge him to a duel to the death.
Well, we don't think that there's any more dancers here, right?
Correct. The job you guys were on is for Sunny Joe get three background dancers. I should actually have a handout for everybody that says what current quests you guys have, because that's probably going to be helpful. That is the only quest you guys are on right now, though.
Only one is the finances.
Okay, it just this woman was addicted to cheeseburgers and spent all her money on it. That was actually genuinely hilarious.
So I guess I'm just gonna D. Whatever's in D. Base.
Sorry, this place is closed for renovations.
Sorry to intrude.
Not intruding, just we can't do anything for you. Go ahead and choose a different place.
Jacob, you can talk to me.
Yeah, he's getting progressively quieter, though.
Ow.
I haven't seen the green.
There we go.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm actually gonna go to F.
To pay respect?
F in the chat, boys.
Unless I'm having the coffee glitch with Jacob.
No. Maybe. Just, pop off, pop back on. Ah, Chrysandro, my boy.
Why, hello. It's been a while.
Yes. Pardon me. I don't recall your first name. I want to say it was Thoom.
Names, actually.
Ah, very close.
Do you want me to roll intelligence to see if I remember who this guy is?
You definitely remember who he is.
Okay. Can I get a name?
Yep.
Oh, this guy's from Ace Attorney.
Gant. Right? That's how you say it? Gant?
Yeah, Gant.
So this guy's from Ace Ventura, huh?
No, from Ace Attorney.
Oh,
Ah, Gant.
Oh,
Probably been modulo. What have you been up to these days?
oh. Well, mostly just. And he kind of sighs. This area is being occupied currently by Harmonian forces. Honestly, we're not so happy with their leadership.
Oh, what exactly have they been doing?
Leading, not okay.
Oh, the normal Harmonian leading.
Yes, you see, a Harmonian bishop came one day, and he said, hang on, in case I get pulled over. Okay. And he said that he now owned this place, and I was standing next to my lord and the mayor of the city, and he was like, no, I own this place. And the Harmonian was like, nope, pretty sure it's Harmonian. And then he put a flag down that said, this is Harmonian land. And a bunch of soldiers marched in before we could really muster much of a resistance. So we had to surrender, unfortunately.
I'm sorry to hear about that. So they kind of just overtook the place, huh?
Yes. We're looking for manpower to take back what belongs to us.
Well,
Probably gonna need a large force, several thousand.
oh. Well, I don't have much, but what I do have is a small
There's
We got like 12 guys.
I do have a small guild. Well, I started associating with this small guild that goes around doing work for people.
I see.
So, you think for a moment? Let me see what I can scramble up and see if I can help out, because that is terrible.
Yes. He's not. Well, technically, he points behind him. The bishop, the Lord Bishop, is in this establishment, and currently, I am his guard. But I mean, he has many other men there, and it's not worth any sort of small. It has to be a major showing of strength. There are several people of power in there. I do not recommend going inside. They told me anybody that gets past will die. So.
Not even. He like smiles and a glint happens in his teeth. A Democrat?
Get smiles back. Get smiles back. Especially. I think you meant a diplomat.
Can I go ahead and use my custom?
Yeah.
Say diplomat instead of Democrat. I don't know why. Sorry I laughed so hard, Jacob. That was just... No, it was great. So you're a Democrat.
All right. So you take that back and you say diplomat instead.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would have to be your risk. I don't imagine that you'd fare much of a chance. I'd say that I'm probably somewhat comparable to the bishop, but I don't want to make any presumptions. And the bishop does have a true rune. They exist, apparently.
Yeah, but he kind of like looks back and forth. Been seeing them around a lot.
You've been seeing them around a lot. Oh, my good boy, you jest so funny. Oh.
Yes. Anyways, it was good catching up with you guys.
Yes, Thames. I shan't forget your name again.
He takes a bow. Well, I better be off with my group, otherwise they'll probably leave me.
Oh, I know the feeling. I've been left behind many a time, and I've left behind many a time.
And then things kind of walk off. And that will be my duration.
All right.
Okay. That's the... Alright.
So Aura walks into the middle of town
Yep.
and gives Jeffrey a sign that says, tattoos, men, 100 gold, women, 50 gold. If you're a dancer that I'm looking for, free. And then he just sits down and waits.
All right.
I'm the dancer that you're looking for.
Setting up shop. Well, when in Rome.
All right. Four men and 2 women come by to get tattooed throughout the course of the day. So that's 500 gold.
You're a hero.
There's only one dancer here. Hafi already got it.
That's fine.
I'd love to get a tattoo, but I've spent all my money on cheese crackers.
Is she not free?
It says free. Free!
The sound starts dancing.
She then does a double take and sees that it's free. All right. Hello, I'm the dancer. And I want my tattoo to look kind of like this.
Look, man, I'm gonna be honest. It's not the strangest I've had to tattoo on somebody. Where?
A cheese cracker. Yeah, cheese it. Do the ridges here.
Dude. What if you're a where do you he's just like, where do you want it? That's how big.
She wants it on the back of her wrist so that she can always look at it and remember not to eat cheese crackers again. And then there we go. Around it is gonna have a circle with a line through it.
Okay, now it's making more sense.
There we go. There we go.
He starts tattooing it. He's like, oh, I've already made 500. I'm good.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Now I just put it here. Group it with this Sprite. There we go.
I don't know if Nancy followed with the dancer, but I'm sure she's like hovering, just.
Oh yeah. She'll follow, just staring at at you stabbing it.
As she's there, he looks at her once he's done, and he's like, "Look, the first time was a freebie. If you want more, you're gonna have to pay."
Is this a vow of some sort? Yes, I have vowed off of cheese crackers. Yeah, so that you don't get fat, and that everyone stops loving you. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. That all of your worth as an individual is hidden behind your bodily appeal. Uh-huh. You're pathetic. You're right. She runs to Solid.
Laura looks at Nancy and gives her a thumbs up. Would you like a tattoo, Nancy, that says we're all worthless?
Oh, but I already know it to be true. I don't need to be reminded.
No, so remind everyone else.
I'm good for now. But I appreciate it.
I'm here to give you pain whenever you want it.
She smirks. Unfortunately, the grouping thing doesn't actually work very well, so I have to remove it. I might just draw it on the model later.
We know in our hearts
Yes.
that she is a recovering cheese cracker addict.
Yes.
Sound like her away.
What?
3 miles away from the microphone.
You sound like
3 miles? That's insane.
Yeah.
Because he sounds insane.
I will drive to your location. Okay, do it now.
Alright, let me pause for a second. Okay, Eladier.
It's me again?
Yep.
Is the magnifying glass like a tuner's?
Yeah, but it's closed.
I guess I just walk up this way towards this guy, but mostly because I'm just curious where this bridge goes. And then he happens to be there, but
I see.
I'm just walking as if to walk past, see if he stops me or whatever.
Sorry, the guard barracks are up ahead. Unless you're trying to try out. We are holding recruitment auditions, if you would call it that.
I just joined this whole guild. I don't think, probably couldn't do both.
Probably not. It's a rigorous task.
Are you a guard?
I guess.
Doesn't sound like you want to be guard.
Not particularly. I ran this place once upon a time, but now I'm relegated to a guard.
I see. You got demoted or something?
You could say that.
Well, if you want, you could join our guild. We're recruiting.
I can't leave this place in the hands of those who demoted me.
Why not?
Who knows what they'll do with the place if I'm not here.
Sounds like they're doing whatever they want with you here.
But I can at least protest.
I suppose, well, if you ever get tired of guard duty, you know, being in the guild, we can kind of go wherever we want.
This guild, is this from the Seeking the Powerful request that I saw a few months ago?
Yeah.
Huh. I was interested. But with all that's happened, I don't think I could commit myself.
There's at least a few powerful people who have responded.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, this one guy, like, throws stars, and this other girl, she, like, is a giant or something, gets really big.
Well, it sounds like you are all well on your way.
Well, sorry about your demotion. If you ever want to join the guild, I guess you know where to find us, because you have the pamphlet.
I guess so. Excuse me, I could be mistaken. Your sword seems to be giving off some sort of energy.
Oh, I got a couple runes in it.
I see. I had thought that for a moment, and he draws his blade, that it was similar to this.
It's the right sword rune. Man, I really should have paid more attention. That's one of the elemental blades.
It is not. This is The Dragon King sword.
It's fight by Bottle Gimli.
No.
Oh.
Dragon sword. What's special about it?
Hang on a moment.
Unless we kill dragons.
If I
Dragons.
if I put another checkers piece on my head, I get to say king me.
And then I become king of the country that I'm in for 7 days. Or until the checkers game ends.
It seems to have some sort of connection to the true runes, although I'm not entirely sure how. But it is a powerful sword that's been passed down to me from generation to generation.
Maybe the true dragon rune then? The Dragon King sword?
Perhaps.
Interesting. This is my neat sword, and I just pull the sword out of the sword.
Your sword is a sheath for a sword?
Not exactly. This sword is a sword and a rune, and so I just put it into my other sword.
There's a rune that is a sword.
It's somebody called it a black sword rune.
The black sword rune. So, that's very interesting. How much would you be would you take to part with it? I can give you 3 million gold.
That's quite a lot of gold. But the only problem is, I joined that whole Guild of Light, right?
Yes.
They're all like way stronger than me.
Oh. So this sword within a sword is your opportunity to show yourself.
Yeah.
Well, then there's no price that can be placed on a man's pride. Keep your weapon.
The only price that can be placed on it is death.
Is 4 million gold.
Well, I appreciate that. I like the way you think. Hey, if there's anything the guild can do for you, I think, they would like it if I found us a job. So, if you can think of anything, let me know.
And what sort of forces does this guild contain?
Well, I don't know about forces. We're really just members, and there's maybe, 15 of us or so. Like I said, there's some pretty strong folks.
Well, I see a war brewing on the horizon, and I may employ your guild as mercenaries yet. If you reach, a substantial number would be upper 2,000 or 3,000s, but I may have to call on you before that. It just depends on how my new boss, you could see him clearly striding through those words, continues to operate.
I see. Well, I'm like new to the guild, and I'm not the leader or anything, so I might be wrong, but I would say our guild philosophy is more quality than quantity, so I'm not going to know about 2,000, but, maybe R15 is like a good 100 or something.
That's very good. Well, at some point I may send a representative to speak with you and the guild master.
Yeah, but
Agreed.
we're looking for work. Sounds like a plan to me.
Well, what do they call you? So I can look you up.
I'm Eladir.
Eladir. My name is Constantine.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It's the Emperor's ancestor!
Oh, shoot.
Unfortunately, you guys don't have anybody that can see stats or custom feats with you, so.
Fancy!
Did you say kiss him?
Fancy!
Oh.
But I think it's Carmen, right?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Constantine. Sorry about the demotion. Good luck, though.
Thank you. And good luck in your quest to become the best.
Yeah, it's a steep hill to climb, but I left my village for a reason, so might as well get climbing.
One day when you're skirting near the top, I should like to have a match with you.
Pretty confident. I like it.
My confidence in my blade is almost all I have left at this point.
Well, I guess whoever demoted you must be pretty strong then.
Indeed.
Alright, Constantine. Well, you know where to find us, and, you know, either if you hire us or if you just want to join, then, I'm sure the guild would be glad to have you either way.
I'll keep that in mind.
Take it easy, man.
You as well. A moment. Yep. Alright, Desi walking back with a giant pile of gold.
Yup.
Not even a pile, a giant stack. A giant gold.
A stack of a giant gold.
And now that she
I'm
knows
gonna
what
sell
this
this
is,
gold. Who wants to buy a bunch of gold?
I'll buy gold. I'll give you 1 gold for 2 gold.
No! I figured out how money works. I had fighting for an entire day yesterday.
Those
My life is joke.
those coins are impossibly large.
Oh, well, they're right in front of you. That means they're possibly large. Wait. They are large.
She whispers something to Desi.
Okay.
as he's been hoarding this ominous metal only because it's shiny, only now realizing
Heck yeah.
Gold for sale!
gold for sale. I must say I am interested.
You see me carrying a stack of just giant gold.
People just start kind of like gathering around. Like we've never seen so much gold.
I've never seen a giant freaking woman too.
Yes, I'm trying to sell this gold into coin form.
Oh, you're trying I see. It's pure gold. Oh, well, And then an older guy comes up. Well, you're gonna have to take that gold to the refinery factory, so that it can be turned into into gold coins. And they will.
The refinery factory.
Yes. It's Pulls out a map. It's right over here.
Not so far. We were just over there. Is there anyone willing to buy this gold for less than what it's worth? Each one of these is probably worth what? 100, 200 gold? I'll sell them all, each one for 50.
I would like to pay 50 gold for that. I think a trip to the factory would be quite good. Yes.
All right.
I'll buy it for 1 gold.
No! I just said 50.
It's called haggling. I just say 1 gold a million times, and eventually you agree.
But
Haggling.
wouldn't you rather be number 1 than number 50, Desi?
I am already number 1. I'm selling this for 50.
All right.
Oh, I'm
He
glad to go to
he
a refinery.
he hands you 50 gold.
Heck yeah.
You hand him the giant gold. The gold begins to shrink.
What? I thought it stayed. Water does.
What?
Water stays, wouldn't this?
Water stayed?
Yeah. Water stays the correct size.
I don't know how about this infinite money I am.
To be fair, I'm only doing it for myself.
Here, so that it doesn't break continuity, it will not shrink yet. It'll have a time frame on it.
Okay.
So, established rule, 24 hours, an easy number to remember.
What number was it again?
82 hours, I think you said.
Yeah, it's loud.
That's good. Thanks for letting me know.
24 lbs of time.
What?
I'll spend the rest of the day trying to sell my gold.
So you get plus 49 gold.
Yeah, I know. I did that already.
Okay.
I'll spend the rest of the day doing that.
All right.
Money.
So things they got robbed as opposed to getting scammed.
All right. You make 637 gold.
Heck yeah, dude. I did it. Heck. Is that including the initial one or no?
No.
Okay, cool. Let me add this up then. 44. 4486. Heck yeah, dude. Alright, fair enough. I'm glad I got to pull it off once.
Yeah.
I probably won't be able to pull off the scam too many more times. But it is funny. I probably got a ton of fun with Nancy. Nancy's loving it.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? We're helping out with the scam.
Because the masses are a bunch of sheeple.
We're helping out with the scam. I'll give her 100 gold and one of the big coins.
Watch the fools flock to the money.
They're just laughing maniacally.
Yeah.
And it's like they're a bit weird, but like it's free money, right?
Right.
Oh, they're just happy to be.
We're just happy to be here.
Yeah.
We're just happy to be here. Yeah, I give Nancy 100 gold and one of the big coins.
All right.
For helping out with the scam.
Great.
So 101 gold. I'll have to see sells the big one.
Sure. Yeah, what I typed as Nancy to Bradley was, this is for sure a scam, but I'm about it.
I love this.
Absolutely.
All right, Vaselin. We got two hustlers in the middle of the town.
We're about to add a third, boys.
Three hustlers, because Aura two.
Think of the observatory.
Yeah, like it could just be like make a demonstration on different types of nebulae, and just have a bucket for tips. But that wouldn't make too much actually.
Not here.
Not here for sure. So what I
It demands a specific audience.
absolutely. So if it like in Green Hill, well, then again in Green Hill, I'm already like a professor there, so I could teach. But let's see.
Yeah, but like in Green Hill, you could like be a guest speaker there.
Yeah, for sure. Which he has been. So. All right. So I guess I'm going up to this person. That's all right.
Yep.
Sweet.
She draws her blade.
I guess it makes sense.
What manner of monstrosity lies before me?
Monstrosity. Well, I've grown so used to these things. I haven't considered how they might look to others.
She kind of squints a little bit.
No, these are only an example of my runic capabilities.
Ah, this is a rune power. So you've come at me with a rune power active.
Dude, you're gonna get slapped
Are you
by the elf.
are you assassinating me?
Yeah.
No.
Imagine answering yes.
That would be a Thames move right there. Backtrack.
Now I'm quite curious. Is there anyone after you?
Never can be too careful.
I understand that. Yes. Respect that.
Especially with more and more soldiers from the north coming in.
Yes, everyone seems a little uneasy.
Yes, everyone seems to be addressing the exact same plot line because all three of them are connected to the same plot line.
For sure.
Unfortunately, it's not really a plot line you guys are capable of right now.
No.
Hey, how about we go take on Harmonian?
Hi, man.
I assume they're from Harmonia.
Yeah, I believe so. That's what they claim, anyway.
Goodness, it seems they're carrying out a full takeover of most of the continent at this point.
It does seem that way.
Well then, as I stated, you seem quite capable. You see, I'm a member of a guild of, well, it's called the Guild of Light. We're recruiting for warriors and other capable people of the type.
Ah, I see. I did get a message that was talking about, seeking the powerful.
Yes.
I wasn't able to get away to check it out, unfortunately.
You weren't able to get away?
No.
Are they keeping people from exiting the city?
Oh, I mean, I physically could have left, but, well, my husband is here, and he's been named the the chief guard, so I have to stay here to support him since his duties have been piling up.
Ah, I see. I respect that. But in a way, it's sort of a shame. We could use someone of, well, you appear to be of a certain caliber, as it were.
Hang on. Hello. Yes, sir.
Okay. Check.
Appreciate it. Everybody thinks I'm broke down.
Now, no, he gave you something.
Classic, yeah.
Yes. I'm curious of the caliber of power that they have hired. I should like to arrange a duel of some sort. Perhaps myself and my husband-to-be.
I see, I see. So a 2 versus 2 situation I'm hearing?
Or 2 versus everybody that you brought.
Oh, I see. You seem quite confident. That's a good thing. Yes, I would say an overwhelming majority of us are quite some synonym for strong. To a point over to Desi. See that woman over there looming over the buildings?
How could I miss her?
Indeed, how could you?
I assumed she was one of those Amazonesses from the south.
It's certainly a possibility. I haven't gone out of my way to ask. Though, now that you mention it, I am curious.
Her hair is red too.
That's funny.
Right?
That is. Let's see.
It's an easy excuse.
That guy over there giving people tattoos. Also a member. This guy over here with a funny-looking sword.
I was wondering about that. But then when he charged up to my lord, I was like, well, at least my lord will take care of him.
Yes. And then this guy all the way across town.
Oh, I know who that is. That's Thames Chrysandrol. He's part of the guild as well?
Yes, he is. I suppose it would make sense for you to know of him. He's you know this, but he is a diplomat.
Indeed.
Oh, very good. I'll bring it up with the rest of my group. I'd be quite excited to test my strength. And the strength of everyone else.
Well, I think that my future husband would like to have to get off of his get up on his feet a bit more. He's been awfully depressed lately.
Oh, I see. How unfortunate. Well, perhaps this will be the spark that lights him up.
Perhaps so. He hides it well, but you always have the biggest smile when you feel at your worst.
Indeed so. Now,
Like that one over there, points at Nancy, who's cackling over there with with Desidar. She looks like she's miserable.
right.
She looks like she's having a good time right now, though.
Having a good time, having a good time. Now, out of morbid curiosity, you keep on, when you've referred to your future husband as your future husband, and
Oh, with the occupation, the ring shop down here has been, well, all of the stuff has been seized. So, even though we have said yes to each other, there's not any sort of officialness to it. She kind of rubs the back of her head.
Oh dear. That's quite a shame. Say, I wonder. So, I don't know if this will technically work, but what if I were to use my cosmokinesis to cold fuse some, space metals into a couple of things?
I think there's a 0% chance
Yeah, no.
that you would think of cold fusion right now.
Excuse me, I'm an astronomer.
I think
You're an astronomer, which means you think that Orion died because the gods loved him so much that they put him in the sun.
You don't know this in game, but Poseidon established the heliocentric model of the solar system.
yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. He's pretty advanced.
My bad.
I would say you need to actually have the materials on hand, and then also you would need to already know how to do this, basically.
Let's see what's up. Fair enough. So I can't just slap together a couple rings right now?
No.
Hey, you have not because you asked not. I had to bring it up.
Yeah. I think that other than creating the metals, that what you said is possible.
I see. Fair enough. So that I guess Vasselin kind of turns. It's a shame that I can't like turn myself. I wonder if I were to take a couple. He's just mumbling to himself or rambling on about how if you were chained together like if you were to take certain metals and have them gradually making in the shape of ring and from there they can be refined. Probably goes on for about 5 minutes.
Do you guys?
Okay, so he turns back around. Given the materials and some practice, I may be able to forge a couple of rings for you.
Oh, well, that would be very interesting. I mean, I guess, that, rings made from space would be very unique.
Indeed so. Quite fitting for a blooming romance.
Quite so.
I have a quest.
Yeah, I'll give it as a quest.
I have a quest.
Oh.
I can, yeah, here we go. I got it.
And I likely would not charge you anything. You see, as I've stated, I'm an astronomer. I would be doing this out of sheer willpower to research my field of expertise.
Well, I would be sure to compensate for, and then you can use that money for further research.
Well, if you feel that is necessary, then very well. I'll see what I can muster up.
Of course, we are of good well, we were of good standing here. We would not skimp you on the cost. In fact, you may call it a mission for your guild, whatever the highest rank mission is, so that you can we can pay you handsomely.
Oh, very well. Much obliged.
Right, so she gives you guys an S rank mission for that.
Sweet. All right.
Professor, what did you say that your name was? You're the are you Professor Pax by chance?
Indeed, I am. I take it you may have heard of my work.
A bit. It's all a little bit beyond me, I'm afraid.
No, it's just a matter of getting familiar with the information.
My name is Ballora.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, we got a crew here.
My goodness, it's an ancestor of Darius T. Gregory.
Where's Gregory, the head guy star?
During the revolution by break of day.
We also have an appearance in the Dunan Unification War.
Oh my gosh.
He's fishing by the time the Tenkai Star arrives. Well, if you end up joining the guilds through some wild circumstances, as it were, I'm thinking of holding lessons on the nature of the cosmos.
Ah,
Perhaps you'd be able to,
I may be interested.
yes. That way you can familiarize yourself with this information. It really is quite fascinating. Knowing the nature of the cosmos allows us to know the nature of our own Earth.
Ah, it's a philosophical thing. To look inward first you must look outward, I guess, is the opposite of most philosophies. But interesting nonetheless.
Indeed, indeed. Well then, I'll see what I can do, and I'll leave you to it. Whatever you do.
She smiles.
Nice. All right, and that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. He'd die.
He was over dead. I take the sword of lightning.
He runs fast past Gant so that he can break into this building.
Either.
He's like, as long as I go really, really fast, they can't kill me.
I want that clip so I can just...
This board is in. I would like to lecture you about the 72 genders. That's gonna be edited out. Oof.
I'm gonna go ahead and just go in here. Just because I'm in exploring mode.
Yeah, there's 89. Come on,
It's locked.
Oh, it's locked?
This is just a house.
There was 89 an hour ago, Bradley. You're so out of date.
Quit. Drop the conversation.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm guessing this is also just a house.
It is, in fact, a house.
No way.
I'll see.
Excuse me.
He turns. Oh, well, hello.
Were you inviting yourself over for dinner, Thames?
Ah, you could say that. Thames just smiles.
Roll diplomacy.
Throw my hammer at him to get him out of the situation. Don't worry, Vince, I got you! Drop my hammer.
He is being very sarcastic with that comment.
I see. Mom, you should know no one's home right now.
Ah, of course. Do I know that he was originally the Lord before? Guess at that.
Yes. No, you know it.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear about your you raised an eyebrow husband.
No, hold on. Gant wasn't the Lord. Constantine was the Lord.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I was asking if I knew that her thing, aka Constantine, was.
No, her husband to be is Gant.
Oh, her husband is Gant.
Yeah.
Okay. I misread the entire thing.
Gordon, don't take her last name when she has a brother. 1, 2.
Anyways, I just thought I'd just explore a little bit, see what was different from the last time I was here.
Yes. Well, troops from the north are going to continue, but for now it's just a few representatives, which they have taken over the largest building in town.
Which is very unfortunate. It's a very nice place.
Indeed.
Anyway, how are you doing with the whole situation?
Well, I'm nervous. It's a bit of a lose-lose. We can't very well just surrender our way of life, but if we were to, she says quietly, if we were to fight back, then I can't imagine what that would do to poor Gant. He's had a huge fight with his son a couple years ago, and apparently he's gone north to Harmonia to join their army.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear about that.
So he doesn't want to fight them for concern of fighting against him, but what else are we to do? We're soldiers. We fight.
Try to see if. Unfortunately, I don't really see a diplomatic way out of it.
If they were to stop sending soldiers, then we wouldn't have this problem, this conflict at all. However, it seems that they're bent on being everywhere. Isn't that right, Professor?
Yeah. Sorry. I'm here too.
Yep.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Just that it seems like the fighting won't the conflict won't stop anytime soon because they seem hell bent on sending soldiers and kind of establishing a presence everywhere.
Yes, indeed so. Well, luckily that's why I kind of came up here. He kind of whispers. India has growing worries about our money. So, I'm going to see to try to stop their coming further south.
She claps. Oh, so we might have the support of the elves.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't really promise much.
So one thing that is going to cause a problem with this is the leaves are shedding from the great tree very soon, and because you know that all the elves are just spreading out, so they're not going to be centralized at all.
So yeah. Right now the leaves are falling at the moment, so we're just kind of as far apart as needed at the moment.
I see.
So I can't. It may take a bit. But
Well, we will stay steadfast.
he'll like kind of I don't know. Yeah, he'll this was thinking of having a word conversation. So yeah. But I will try in all of my power to fix this.
Thank you.
He nods.
Okay. All right. Do you have any last bit that you want to do? I imagine that it's that you're basically selling stuff all day. I mean, doing tattoos all day. Yeah.
I'm selling stuff all day.
All right.
I was going to roll perception to see if I noticed Constantine over here, because I want to see if I could draw him by any chance.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Okay, you can see him there. He's not hiding.
Jeffrey, come here.
He ain't no coward.
Oh, yeah. Or just calmly walks over there.
No entrance to the barracks.
No, that's perfectly fine. I actually just want to come and talk to you.
Oh?
Yes, well, this might seem a bit weird, but out of most of the people I've come across, you hold yourself with quite a bit of. I could probably take on everybody here and be completely fine walking away. Not saying you would, just saying that's how you carry yourself. And with those kinds of people, I tend to. Well, I like drawing, though. It's sort of a way to remind myself that there are people who are more powerful than me.
Okay. Roll diplomacy.
Excuse me. I also roll knowledge and ability to know about him.
So he seems a little bit suspicious. Go ahead and roll knowledge and ability. Yeah, so he used to be the mayor of Gregminster, but it's a little bit contentious. He technically was in charge of Gregminster and Rockland and Lennencomp, all three. And as far as it goes, he's definitely a right of might type of ruler, where it's the amount of credit, like all the nobles are strong people. Like you have to be powerful. Him himself he's pretty young. But he inherited this from his father and has done very similar things to him. But Constantine himself is probably just shy of 30.
Okay, so he is pretty young for what he's got,
Yeah.
or what he's done. Throwing a lot, Mr.
I need to pause for a second. Hang on.
Accomplished a lot for your age, Mr. Barbosa.
Oh, well, maybe so. But my father's the one who really united everything. However, he's not feeling so well within the past few years. And he kind of glances over to building F.
Nora looks over there and then looks back. I see. I mean, is he in need of any medicine we could probably look for?
If you find any particularly high quality doctors, then I'd be willing to give it a try. Damn. I can't leave myself. Well, he's not alone in there, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm sure all the guards, and I'm sure someone of high rank.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Good.
My father holds a similar position, and I understand that there's a whole procedure for that kind of stuff.
Right. Anyway, this picture, would you just be, do I need to do anything, or?
I just stand there. If you want to strike a pose for me to draw you in, I can draw you like that. But for the most part, you just let me draw you. That's it.
Well, I guess that I am just gonna be standing here anyway. So,
Of course, you're already doing that.
yes, I don't see why not.
Or opens his book and starts drawing. By the way, my name is Aura. I'm going to butcher this name every time. Seviers?
Siviers.
Seviers.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'd know anything about that last name.
He doesn't seem to to react to it.
And Aura is probably used to that. I think nobles would know other nobles to some degree. Alright, writing that down.
Hello?
There you are.
Oh. All right. After wrapping that up, do you guys leave Gregminster, or do you guys have anything else anybody else needs to do?
No, not really in particular.
I didn't imagine so.
Huh?
I said I didn't imagine so, unless anybody wants to have a wants to talk to any of these three.
No, unless someone approaches me.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna head out.
Seems like it's been a productive day for you, Miss Sunshine.
Thanks. I just love to make people happy with these great deals.
Alright. Constantine scares me now.
I was extremely overpowered. He's literally like the ancestor of the first main antagonist.
Like I know that, but 90 strength. That's just fine.
It's a pretty big number.
Pretty high. But I mean, I'm at 60 something. I'm only level 13.
You're also a giant with also some other bull crappy.
I will say that his level. I don't know. I probably shouldn't say it.
He is also level 13.
He's not that much higher level than you guys.
Wow. That's cool. Where's my plus 40 strength?
You got like plus 12.
So?
Where's my plus 80 charisma, dude?
Yeah, dude, where's his plus 80 charisma?
Yeah, man.
You promised him.
I can't deal with these students. Like, I can't deal with these
You promised him.
these freaking conditions,
Alright.
man.
Once you guys, after you exit, you meet back up with Titan. Ready to go?
I do want to talk to Titan about.
Mm-hmm.
I made some money.
Congratulations.
Well, I think we can see you didn't want to visit.
Sorry?
I said, well, Titan, I think we can see why you didn't want to visit.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Then there's no need to discuss it then.
Well, I suppose so. You are correct. Yeah, but there might be a few complications if we pursue that line of conversation.
Yes. Well, I just appreciate that that none of you sold me out.
Thought didn't even come to my mind. I told you how to get rich.
I'm ready to have that fight to the death.
I am just kidding, Titan. Come on, buddy. If I sold you out, then they would claim the Bright Shield rune from your court.
They wouldn't literally kill me. I don't think so.
Oh. I must have misjudged it then. It's pretty animosity. Seem to have a lot of animosity for you in there.
Oh.
Oh, just Harmonia, I think.
Right.
Titan, do you mind if I have a word with you?
I guess not.
I'm asking for a reason. He's asking for a reason, dude. I don't know. We can deal with this.
Is it time for the Desi stealth roll?
Let's go, why not? Why not? Let's go, dude. There's 0 points in it. I have 1 deck, so it's -2. So it's -1
Excuse me, this is a private conversation.
Oh, my bad.
Don't put favorite wisdom at the favorite the head, though.
I can really get away with a lot of stuff, though, because I clearly don't know any social norms.
That's what makes it good.
It's so good. It's just, oh, my bad.
All right, it's Jacob time now.
So,
I have to
before I start this conversation, I need to make sure I have my correct.
Please fix your mic. I can't hear you.
I want to make sure my information that I have in my head is correct. When we first met him, he didn't say his last name, correct? He just said that his name was Titan, right?
No, I think he said it.
He said his last name?
I think so.
Okay. Maybe this conversation doesn't even happen. Never mind. Never mind, okay, yeah.
You're getting quieter and quieter by the word.
I said this conversation probably doesn't need to happen then if he did say his last name.
Okay.
Because I was going to have this conversation under the pretense that he didn't.
Gotcha.
So. Never mind that. But it is about time for me to head out.
Alrighty. Good night.
Hey, at least he said something instead of just leaving
True.
a note in the Star chat and then leaving.
Yeah, I also head out pretty soon.
I think we're wrapping up within the next couple minutes.
Well, to 11:30 was the established time.
I thought it was 11. I think it was just vaguely 3 or 4 hours.
Well, I mean, when I said it at first, I said it'd probably be like 8 to 11:30 or something like that. What's your guys' next stop? Do you go back to North Window to pick up your guys, or are you looking for more dancers?
Or the other dancers again.
Yeah, so there's one in Green Hill. Let me see. And one in Lorenwheel. This is now in your quest log, which I've called it job list, but it should be quest log.
Okay, so we should swing over to pick up our guys in North Window, drop off this dancer, head northwest to Green Hill, and then loop around to Lorenwheel and then back around again.
Okay.
So a straight line to Green Hill, pass by them, grab them, Lorenwheel, and back around.
In that time, does Titan let me draw him?
Roll diplomacy. Also, while you guys are making it back, just go ahead and roll perception for me. He says to Aura that he wouldn't want his image getting out.
He's like, I'll get rid of the image real quick if you want. I'll hide your face.
If I don't see anything, Vasone is just rambling on about how you could probably simulate the creation of diamonds by creating a localized pressure of carbon using the star rocket. And that is how he could hopefully get the diamond for the ring.
Let's go.
Well, Titan said no, then I'm just going to keep making my ink blots.
No one's successful. Nothing seems to happen.
Diamonds are created when carbon is pressurized in great heat.
I'm sorry, but my rise to greatness is only at the beginning. I can't have anything. 29 might be enough. Hang on.
Perhaps if I were to use my cosmokinesis to take a piece of coal.
No.
Surrounded with some other
Alright, I've been trying to respond to Alan several times. So hang on a second.
It's the joke.
The joke is keep interrupting me.
Yeah, with Casellan's ramble.
Yeah. No, I like the rambling. Just wait for me to finish my sentence. Anyway, he said, on my rise to greatness, I can't allow anything as trivial as my image to stand in the way. I'm sorry, but please refrain from doing so.
As you wish.
Okay.
Damn it, I really want that wisdom buff.
It's not wisdom. It's a not real stat. I don't know. I mean, Matt, probably for Elodie, it would be both strength and dex, right?
That's what you said
Yeah.
earlier, yeah.
Okay. So it'd be both con and whiz. So it'd be good.
I'm not super worried about con, but I mean, I'll take it, but wisdom is my thing right now. Also, that's my perception.
Ooh,
Nice. There we go.
not successful.
That's not successful.
No. Everything seems fine. I said everything is fine.
However, I would have to concentrate on
I'm wisdom based.
Yeah, I was just asking what level you were.
9.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no, wait.
previous roll.
So my perception is the same as yours, 4 levels higher.
Sorry, no, I'm level 8.
Okay, 5 levels higher then. Did you add the bonus for having it as a class skill? For +3?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure. Oh, we have brought up cancer.
How long did it take us to get from Square Mixer to here?
Yeah. It was 14 hundo miles. And I think we determined that you guys are moving at 80 per day. So it's 17 days. So you can get 3. You're back to full, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That last roll is to learn a root ability.
Yep. You can learn your extendo.
18 days. I'm going to also ask the rune caster with us, I forget her name,
Meliana.
to help me develop another rune ability.
Okay.
We have 18 days then.
Yeah. I will purposefully challenge myself
I failed that one.
while dragging the cart. I will purposefully drag the cart behind me in the hardest way possible.
All right. You tie a rope up into a knot. You put that knot in your mouth.
There we go.
Roll a d4. Sorry, d2. D2.
Roll D2.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna just use. I'm
Get 2 strength.
Nice.
Dude, I'm tank.
As long as Vasilin possibly can, he remains outside the cart and just tries to drag himself with or just move with the tentacles?
Roll fortitude.
Nice. Going for big money, baby. Going for big money. Oh,
We're all blurting stuff out. We're all blurting stuff out. Is anybody willing to let me draw them?
Roll a d2.
I will say, it might be better for you to wait to draw since you can only do it once.
I did talk to Zach that it was changed every 10 levels.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We just didn't fix it in his sheet.
Oh, okay. So every 10 levels that you get, it changes to what our current one is?
No.
No.
He can try it again once that target is... Sorry. How does... It's every 10 levels of the target, though, yeah? This can be tried again when the target reaches a level that is a multiple of 10. So if they were 19, then you could do it, immediate back to back after they level. That's fine.
Well, it's the same with the inscribed.
Yep.
So I don't think there's time for you to paint me, because I'm sprinting with this thing. I'm sprinting literally just with a rope in my mouth.
Look, I have 7 days. I have time.
7 days.
With 17 days, do I get another roll or no?
So you actually died.
You can have one more chance.
At night, I'll bench press the card. Wow.
Oh, wow. I guess no is the answer.
Dude. Oh, that's so rough.
Meliana's having some trouble showing you because it's a sword.
Fair enough. Oh, I can show you how to use the sword.
Let's see if she gets any crits to make up for any of these. No.
Don't worry, I got you. You swing the sword like this. She demonstrates with the card.
Oh gosh. Everybody dies.
Well, after everyone's out for camping, right?
Well, Vaselin's looking at he pulls out some astronomy equipment and he's looking at the sky periodically.
We said it was 5 per affinity, right, Jack?
Yep.
So I asked this and nobody really answered. Did anybody let me draw them?
Oh, sure, I'll let you draw me.
Sure,
I just won't let you.
Charisma.
I just won't take a tattoo, is all.
That's fine. What was it?
Charisma.
And 10% of his charisma is...
So it's 36, so...
3.
Hey. So we've gathered up a couple of quests since you guys have been off.
Oh, very good.
Cool.
I also find it noteworthy that we didn't forget you in this town. How fortunate.
Well, they have to
Indeed.
be on the map. You look at the world map, right there.
Both of these quests that we found were from South Window. One of them is by someone calling themselves White Rabbit.
What, are we supposed to follow it or something?
What do they want? Do they want to have a lot of kids?
This request is very vague.
Solve a mystery. I'm good at solving mysteries. I'm the smartest there is.
It seems we are supposed to follow the White Rabbit. Strange a term as that sounds like.
We should probably look for the answers first.
Yeah.
Was there a time limit?
Not one listed, but there's barely anything listed on here.
So if it was being in a hurry, then, man, I was hoping that we could just get back to it looping around, but we should probably head there first. Is there another mission that's super vague?
Oh, I think that this white rabbit might be connected to our blue tiger. And he's already back at the Guild of Light now.
So you would think that we could wait until we could get Blue Tiger.
Yes.
A white rabbit and a blue tiger.
They might just fall in love.
Very clever.
Is it just you making up ships, or is it like an actual fact that you know this? Oh, this is our new friend, Titan Kuro.
Hello. Oh, great. This is a sausage fest.
There's sausages? What did you tell me, Sonny?
Sausages. Is it even more?
What? There ain't no sausages.
You lied to me, Edmund.
What? It just means that there's a never mind.
Never lie about food.
Okay.
She's shaking with rage.
Writes down furiously. There we go.
Oh, dang it. It didn't work. The keyboard's a piece of crap. It literally doesn't register half of my input.
Hello. It. So, did they recruit you? You're coming back to the guild with us? No, I just happened to be traveling along. So, how did that mission go? That big one?
He was the mission giver.
Oh, right. I'd say that it was a glaring success.
It went well. We have to go and search out 7 more of these elemental lists. Also, they got 2 true rooms.
Yes. I'd say that it went very well for our for the Guild of Light. I was hoping somebody died, but you can't win them all. Right.
The elementals died. Well, not the real ones.
I told you about the wonders of the supernova and how it will eventually happen to the sun.
That's 3 billion years away.
How the hell did you know that? I respect you a lot more now, Disney.
When
Miss Sunshine.
talk to me when the sun burns out and falls to earth.
Oh, lucky.
Very well.
Oh gosh. And that's all it took to summon him. What?
That's all it takes. Hold on. That's all it takes. Oh, lucky. That's all it takes the whole time. Gosh, I would have saved us so many headaches.
Would it?
Yes. Well, no, because it would immediately activate him, Especially with this group here. A weird space octopus. An Amazoness.
Where
A bartender.
where have you been this whole time? Oh, there was this incident involving cheese crackers. Say no more, hon. Well, I'm all ready and wrapped up to go. No, don't you guys get moving just yet. There's another mission. Well, this one would be, let's see. I wanted to get something that was on the way back north. So there's this, there clearly was some sort of misspelling.
Someone seems to have bought out the world's supply. Find it. And do it.
Dear, however will I eat my addiction to cheese crackers with them all bought up? It is a card game.
This is a kobold. Where's that one at? Sounds like a hard game.
That's up in Caleria, so it's right near the guild.
Oh, so we can stop by there on the way back.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to South Window, then we're gonna loop around to go to the other to what was that place called again? Green Hill, and then Lorenzo to get the other two backup dancers and loop around back here and then head to Caleria again. That's the plan.
Decides it's the plan.
I'm the one dragging the cart. Where we go.
Sorry, I was thinking about cold fusion again.
It's okay, Pastellan.
It's so much different than hot fusion.
It's okay, Pastellan. Everyone thinks about things that don't matter. Especially to me.
Into the corner I go to
Just sob a little bit.
You know, I think that was what you needed to hear.
You know, I think you should just shut the fuck up.
Oh my gosh. And you're dead. You're unalived.
Wow, I've been unalive. Hey, no one's sworn just yet. PG-13 still.
It's true. Yeah, you get one F word. It's but one per session. Gosh darn it.
Man, that's so fantastic.
I just did
No, it really makes me want to make fudge.
Commit fudge?
Yes, commit
I like committing fudge.
got free travel to fudge.
Yeah, here's our new route. New route.
Anyway, that was long ago. I just couldn't think of the word hell at the time. It's so weird.
Well, for the south window, you need to blue rabbit, blue tiger. Sorry.
Alright, we don't even need to go that way. So we can just go Green Hill, Loren Wheel, Boop, Boop, Boop.
Why are we going Why are we going over to the right? Over here at right here.
I mean,
What's this point for?
it's just from Loren Wheel to get back. Because it's faster to go that way than it is to go the same way back.
Isn't it faster to go that way?
What?
You just have to go to the guild. Oh, my thing didn't go through. There we go.
Oh. I mean, yeah, I mean, are they coming with us?
Huh? Oh yeah, you guys are heading. Matt had her said that, hey, we'll get the one that's out of the way first, and then you can just travel alongside us for the rest of
Oh, I
them.
completely forgot about that. Okay, that's fine then. We don't have to go back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that route is fine. That route that you drew.
All right. So getting to Green Hill, 6:30.
We loop back to
So that's gonna be 8 days. Elodie and Vaselin are almost unwounded.
Oh yeah,
Pulling it in my teeth.
All right.
Did we have another travel distance?
8 days.
Yep, I'm trying to train with what's her face again.
All right.
Miss Noon is coming with us.
Yep.
Great, I'm gonna try drawing her.
And Edmund's back with you guys as well.
I will drag it in my teeth, and I will go for 2 hours longer than I have.
You guys are successful.
Whatever are you doing?
I'm just drawing you?
Oh, I see.
Like, you're quite lovely. Like, it would be a crime for me not to draw something so lovely.
Oh,
He is quite talented.
thank you.
I can't even be mad at my own portrait.
I should like to see it, once you finish then. Would you prefer it to be, more, candid and natural, or for me to pose for you in some way?
You can pose for me, you can do
Yawn.
Sorry.
Nancy yawns and Aura looks at her and goes, I will take your tattoo of Jeffrey away.
She clutches it and just slowly backs away.
The word of the scam probably hasn't gotten this far.
You say in the middle of town, "You're trying to scam us." Dang it.
That's how well I draw the picture.
Very good. You get a stat of some sort.
Ah, Carmen, you startled me. And I slapped. Just kidding. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was wisdom.
It is wisdom. Yeah, it is wisdom.
Too weird, dude. You're okay.
I can't draw. I can't spell.
What's too weird? I drag the card with my teeth, and I run for 2 hours extra each day.
All right. Look, that's all I needed was the wisdom.
No good way to put this, but my dancer who went this way is kind of a bitch. I'll deal with her myself. She walks in, takes an entire day, comes back with another dancer.
Okay, cool. I will,
Is there a rune shop here?
What?
Is there a rune shop here?
No, this is actually there's
There's a room master in the school.
yeah, there's a room master at the school, but there's no shop. Basically, there's only the school.
I will put on a strong woman routine and lift anyone that pays me money I will exercise for tips, essentially.
I say my okay, we're here, so
I like how that came with us. Our travel route.
Yeah, sure. I'll go to the school.
good old Green Hill. I'll give you all the tour.
Is this where you're from?
Well, I'm from South Window, but I've spent most of my life here.
Oh, I'm from
Being a professor. You know,
That's a lot.
your claim don't matter.
There's like a school here.
What?
What was that, man?
So there's like a school here then?
Yeah.
Is there a school? Basically, the entire town is the school. New Leaf Academy is what it be called? New Leaf Academy at this point?
That's fine.
New Leaf Academy is what it's called.
Well, I doubt it's as good as the schools back home, but I didn't really pay attention then, so maybe somebody here can help me out.
Fair enough. I can't say with confidence that this is the best school in the
She says to some random guy.
Teach me about runes.
Just drop kick him.
I just drop kick him until he teaches me about runes. So I drop kick him and then I catch him out of the air and then I drop kick him and I catch him out of the air.
Make me know everything. What? I can't do that. Do it!
No!
I just door that looks important and hope somebody important answers.
Fine, Mataru, not Mataru. Meliana, teach me about runes.
Sure. I'd like to. I mean, yes, we'll go over the basic breakdown for now.
Good. She sits down.
Okay.
Switch class out. She eats a biscuit.
She eats a cheese cracker.
She eats a cheese cracker. The background dancer cries.
Cheese cracker.
Oh, wait, Zach.
What?
If you're retconning the cracker size change thing, then Titan only has one use of Big B cracker left.
You're right. That's fine.
Because he only has
Because
one
it shrinks
cracker.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Well, if it becomes an enemy, that makes it easy. Easier. You won't always be giant.
Always.
Alright, where is...
This door has a rune symbol.
Up here is, would be Vaselin's room.
Sweet.
No, you're right. It'd be the one at the bottom with the rune symbol on it. No. Hold on.
This is the Rune Master one.
Yeah. Alright. Somebody...
Over here.
Slide to the up. Slide to
So
the
if
down.
anyone feel better, this is where Antonio found Leroy.
Yep.
It's true.
I was pointing to the classroom he was in.
Oh.
Yeah, the Rune room, right?
Nope, the appraiser room. But
What? Impossible.
Leroy's both. I mean,
Possible. The probability of that is 10,003 to 1.
10,003 to 1.
Alright, I got this direction again.
Fair enough.
I would be back. Teach me about runes.
Go to a chair over here.
HP buffs for the win.
I suppose it hasn't been too long since I've left, but already this is bringing back memories. I think I'm going to provide a demonstration of various types of nebulae, or at least the known ones.
Professor?
Oh shoot, you were expecting to have something prepared. Whoops.
Professor, you've returned.
Yes. Good to see you. Student.
Student?
I would know.
Yes.
I would know who this student. What's her name?
Zeta.
Zeta? Good to see you, Zeta. Studying hard, I
Yes, although the one who's been taking your place has been doesn't have nearly the grasp on the cosmos as you.
Oh dear. Oh, I should much like to have a word with her. For her to, is she female? Is she female? Oops. I just assumed female.
No, it's with him. Zeta's female. But the other professor is male.
Okay, fair enough. I should much like to have a word with him. I do understand it may be difficult for some to grasp the concept of much of the natural phenomena of the cosmos. But
Yes.
that is why it must be something that that's why it must be presented in a clear manner.
Well, I think that I've learned everything that I can learn from him. I'm about to head off on an expedition, but someone said that they saw you around, so I decided to drop by and say hello.
Oh, excellent. Well, hello. An expedition, you say? Where to?
Precisely. I intend to go to venture south to the great elven tree Nanil, or Nanal.
The great elven tree of Nanal.
Yes.
That's quite a far ways.
Indeed.
On an island, no less.
Precisely. It will likely take a substantial amount of quick thinking to get there, but I do believe that I will rise to the occasion. There are fonts of knowledge near Nanal that I simply cannot be without.
So, well, I am preoccupied with the business of the Guild of Light. However, if you find any astronomical charts there, I would certainly love to take a look at them.
Precisely.
Any knowledge of the cosmos you may find.
I'd be sure to run them by you. I wouldn't dream otherwise.
Excellent. This is why you are one of my favorite students.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Everyone always said that you were a quack, but I always knew that you were the real deal.
I do my best, certainly.
Well, I'll be venturing forth, I believe. So, best of luck on your future endeavors.
And to you.
She starts heading out.
Hey, while I'm enjoying this, I also need to go to bed.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Daniel has anybody.
I shall see you guys later.
That's okay. This is a fine place to stop. I don't have Lorenwheel because Lorenwheel is not a real map.
True that. It is literally just the outside.
And the
as
castle.
Yeah, as the army. Yeah, and the castle. As the army is, for the invasion or whatever.
Yep.
So,
Alright, sorry, I had a phone call come through. I don't know if y'all were looking for me or not.
No, you're okay.
no, we're good. Just had an exchange between Selene and a student.
Yep.
So, out of curiosity, Zeta, perhaps when you return, you would like to join me in the Guild of Light. I think you're quite a bright student. Your skills would be valued.
Oh, a guild, that seems a bit asinine, but I suppose that I could put my my research to the test I'm really looking for someone who has a boundless pool of intelligence, and well, following you around would of course be beneficial. Um, your area of expertise is a bit limited. I'm sorry to say. I want to know it all.
No, indeed. That is an accurate statement. I am quite the expert in the field of outer space. Though, someone with a boundless pool of knowledge, well, certainly the Guild and its members do a lot of traveling. I can keep an eye out for such an individual while you were on your expedition.
Very well. In fact, why not? Here. What is the going rate for the for a quest?
ADM, what is the going rate for it?
So D mission is 100 gold per person, C is 250, B is 500, A is 1200, S is 2500.
Okay, I say that.
I see. Well, I do believe that there's going to be a substantial amount of difficulty, so I think that that calling it, and not to mention you're going to have to travel all the way to Nanal, so I think that I'll make a withdrawal on my trust fund and make sure that I have enough to pay for an S. It's only going to be for one person, really. Just once you feel confident that you find someone with a pool of boundless knowledge, feel free to bring them down that way.
Certainly so.
Yeah.
That does sound like a plan. I'm not quite keen on the idea of charging such a high amount to one of my greatest students, but I suppose if you think that's fair.
Well, since it's per person, but I'm only really requesting one person. I'm requesting maybe I'm requesting two people. I'm requesting one person to bring a person with exceedingly high intellect. So I guess that that it's a two-person thing. So instead, I'll call it an A rank mission for two people, and then give you guys a 50 gold tip, so that it still ends up being 2,500.
I see. Well, as I said, if you believe that's fair, then I'm not opposed. Excellent. As I said, Guild will be keeping an eye out. And cool, we have another quest, I guess.
Yep.
Boundless pool of knowledge. Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
Thank you. Well, then I imagine that I'll be seeing you once again in the future. Best of luck, Professor.
Best of luck to you.
May the stars align in your favor.
Oh, they do.
Also,
She runs out and then runs back in.
also, the gaseous space elements that are floating around you, making those tendrils, are really cool.
Yes, I am quite fond of them, yes.
So long.
So long.
All right. Yeah, and then I'll get the Loren wheel map set up, but this is a good enough place to stop.
Well, I'm done. I wanted to knock on the room door.
Okay, sure. Just a moment. Bobbity bobbity bobo be boppy bow. Um.
Someone said something.
Oh, I said I put comedy gold in the chat. Helium and hydrogen enjoyer.
Yeah. I sent a funny meme as well.
Yes, Bradley, that is very silly and very funny. I have an appreciation for it.
Could it be a little silly, perhaps? Could it be a little stupid?
To be a little ashamed. Wait.
I don't think so.
But the hypothesis, yeah. Jeez, I gotta get going to bed. You need me for anything else?
No, you should be good.
Sweet. Excellent. Well, it's been a fun sesh. So,
Uh.
love you guys. Sleep big, dream big, dream safe. And dream safe. I love the implication that dreaming is somehow unsafe. Very funny. Anyway, yeah, good night, guys.
All right.
I don't know why I'm so tired. That's not good.
Hang on. Yeah, hello? Yeah. Alright. You enter, there actually aren't any students there, or there aren't anybody sitting down, it's just the one girl.
Sorry, I saw the Rune Master on the door. I thought this might be the place.
Oh, no problem. I'm just doing some private studying at the moment, but you're welcome to join me.
Is there a teacher or...
There hasn't been for a little bit.
What happened to them?
Well, he got drafted? She shrugs.
There's a war?
Yeah. Well, maybe not in so many words, but I believe that yes, it was the Harmonians. They came and requested his service, and after a while of discussion, he agreed.
Well, I just got this new rune. Pulled the rune out of my sword.
Oh, that is that the Black Sword rune?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Indeed. Very interesting.
Rune Master or anything, so I was thinking maybe somebody could give me some pointers.
Well, I haven't interacted with this specifically, but I should love to research it with you.
Sure. The other thing is, I'm trying to jam-pack it full of runes. It seems to be able to take quite a few. But there's not a rune shop in town. You wouldn't have a spare dark rune lying around, would you?
I think I may.
digs around over here. Yes, let's see. How much can you pay for this?
Well, the last shop I was at said 5,000 for one of these. That seems kind of steep, but I guess I have it.
It's pretty fair if you do have it.
Yeah. Not all I have, but I have it.
She gives you a dark rune.
Well, that makes 3. I should be able to make 2 of these now, and I produce 2, like, floating swords, basically.
Incredible. Do they mirror your movements, or do they just swing and disappear, or?
I can use them about once every 6 seconds or so.
Lovely. And its counterpart, do you know where it went?
Oh yeah, he's up in the other room. I think they went up there to the felon's classroom.
Oh, Professor Pax is here. I didn't notice.
Yeah, he joined our guild.
Your guild?
Yep. I joined a guild. Me and my sister came from a village pretty far from here. But I heard the Guild of Light was recruiting, and, well, we didn't know that's what it was, but we responded to a pamphlet, and here we are. And, sounds like your old professor joined too.
My old professor. Oh, yeah. Well, I hadn't taken any of Professor Pax's courses, but I know of him.
Well, he's here, and the guy with the funny shield is hanging out with us for a little while. He's, one of them harmonious.
I imagine before long we'll all be claiming that.
It sounds like those guys are trying to take over everything.
Well, your guild, is it accepting offers?
Yeah, absolutely. We, looking for plenty of strong members.
Well, without my, without, Professor Dunn here, I don't have much reason to stay. Although there were a few things that I wanted to look into first.
We got a couple of rune maps. My sister actually is supposed to be some sort of prodigy. In our village, runes are kind of important, and she was kind of important with them.
Ah. So sort of a big fish in a small pond of big fish.
Yeah, everybody where I come from kind of uses runes for everything.
You seem to be fairly proficient. You slotted and unslotted the Black Sword rune pretty efficiently.
Everybody keeps saying it's supposed to be hard, but you just take this here rune and stick it in this here weapon, and then I take that there rune and stick it in my actual weapon.
That doesn't seem possible. But it seems that you were raised from a young age around this, so impressive nonetheless.
I had an earth rune back home, and sometimes you want it in your shovel, and sometimes you want it in your hoe. And
She looks dumbfounded by that. In your hoe, in your shovel, you use the earth rune to help you till the land. I guess that's an efficient way to do it.
Sure would speed things up.
So you come from a wealthy family.
Wealthy? I don't know if anybody in our village is wealthy. I guess they don't really think in those terms.
Huh. This village is very interesting.
It's kind of far from here, and you gotta know the special way in, as it were. You said you wanted to study the Black Sword room?
I would love to, yes.
I'm sure I don't mind you having a look. Just, give me some pointers if you got any.
Sure. Well,
Oh, my sister's not the only rune master in the guild. There's I don't know, something, Melania.
close. Meliana.
And like I said, the fellas hanging around.
Well, if it isn't too far out of your path, I was looking actually to find a group of people that would go to the to an area over here near just to the east of Muse. I believe that there may be some hints to my family's origins.
Interesting. Well, yeah, our guild is all about taking jobs and stuff. We're a new guild, so we gotta make a name for ourselves, all that.
Sure. Well, then I would like to give the guild a job.
Awesome. I think they pay based on how difficult the job is and how many people you want to do it. But, I still don't really have all those details down. But, is his name Edmund? Edmund? He's here with us, and he normally finds a lot of our jobs, so I'm sure you could work it out with him.
All right. Well, then I'll go speak with this Edmund. Thank you.
Great. I'll show you where he's at. I just take her up there. I'm Eladier, by the way.
Answer.
Answer. Hey, Edmund.
Oh, good. Anything to take me away from this class.
Yeah, just don't be a creeper on her, okay?
Don't be a creeper on. Whoa! Hi there. Hello. Yeah. I'm Edmund. I'm a pretty big deal in the Guild of Light. Very impressive. I heard the.
Didn't somebody say you are a weakest member?
Tut. Eladir, why? That's rather okay. There's this this ruined city that I'd like the Guild of Light to take a look at. It's just east of Muse. All right. Let's see. Exploring a dangerous city could be it could be quite harrowing, and there could be treasures within. I can't imagine it being anything short of an A-rank mission. But sure. And what's the going rate for that? It's going to be 1,200 per person. I wanted to bring around 10, but that seems 12,000 gold is an awful lot. I don't have that.
Hey, Edmund, can we offer a discount if she's a guild member?
Yeah. I imagine that we could. Would have to be ran by John Mark, though. Well, there are a few of places I would like to see before settling down, but afterwards I would love to. If I need to go speak with the guildmaster first, then sure.
Well, we're doing a lot of traveling. Sure, you don't want to just join along? We might run into these places you're talking about naturally.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, all right. I think that we could do that. How long until we actually would be at the guild? It's like our third stop, so, or second stop, so we'll be headed there pretty soon. Well, it seems that that I should be tagging along then. Edmund, Eladir?
There's nothing saying that guild members can't pursue their own interests as guild members. You know, you just don't get paid unless you're doing a job. But other than that, you know. Did I lose you? I think I lost you.
No, just a second. Oh my gosh. Very well. Then allow me to consider myself a tag along until I speak with your guildmaster.
Great. I mean, you know, he put me in the guild and didn't ask me to prove myself or anything like that, so if you're a competent rune master, I'm sure it's not going to be a problem.
Excellent.
Yeah, these ruins sound interesting. Edmund mentioned maybe some treasure or stuff. What do we do with that? You're paying us to go, so...
I would like for most of it to remain as it is. Oh man, I just want to learn of my origins, and the way that they store goods is part of that.
Well, you're the one making the contract.
Very well. Very good. Well, I'm excited to see what lies ahead. You said these runes have something to do with your family. Right. My name is Answer Sindar. Sindar. John Mark would definitely love to have a conversation with you. And I him, so it all works out.
I think I heard about Sindars in some of our lessons. You guys can do magic without runes, right?
Oh, yes, although, the path to it has been, well, a bit muddled. I wasn't able to be taught all that much before my parents were lost, and I haven't met another Sindar since.
Well, if we find any kind of instruction manual or anything, you might want to consider taking that with you.
I would.
Well, I don't think we're spending much time here at the school, but if you're not doing anything else, or if you don't want to sit down with the Black Sword rune, you could show me around the rest of the school.
If I could see the Black Sword rune, that would make me very happy.
Sure, we can do that.
Oh man, Elodie, you just met this lady. She already wants to see your sword.
Yes, well, it's black, isn't it?
He really doesn't quit. She says as if he's not there. Oof.
I figure there's nothing else in the rest of the school, but I opened a random door and there was a person, so...
Yeah, she still does walk you through the rest of it, and then you guys find a place to chill as she looks at the properties of the Black Sword rune.
Cool. I definitely open whatever A is, because it's always something.
It leads to a cellar.
Why is there a cellar hidden behind a bookshelf?
I'm not so sure.
This sounds like the kind of thing we should explore.
Do we really want to just examine the bowels of this school? It's probably just material to hold the building in place and plumbing and such.
Goodman, they hid it behind a bookshelf.
Well, not everybody wants you to see, I guess. You walk through, and there is definitely a winery underneath the school. It becomes very apparent of that in not much time.
The school's making wine on the side.
What? This is nuts. Is this the sort of thing we report?
Why do we care?
You're right. But
We're not the police.
it's a good enough thing to just hold on to. Could come in useful someday.
Yeah. Suppose if we ever need to make a bunch of quick money, we could just come and sell a bunch of wine. Not like they're supposed to have it anyways. Who are they gonna tell?
True. Free beverage, y'all. I don't know if I certainly don't want to be caught stealing from an illicit underground wine ring.
I wonder if the seller knows anything about this.
Who's to say that either of those are the thing? I guess it could just be legal, but the bookcase thing does make it pretty sus. Sus? Yeah, suspicious. You know, suspect.
Well,
No one calls it that.
let's take a note and file this one away for a rainy day. Who knows when this information will come handy.
Right.
The true wine room is out.
Yep. You figured it out. Ruined the campaign. Not only is it the true wine room, but it's also the final boss.
Dun, dun, dun.
The wine room incarnation is the final boss.
You know, a drunken rune wouldn't be that terrible of a rune.
Gosh, that was a garbage health roll. That was really bad.
The 110. Oh god.
There's like 5 ones in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just doing her stats.
On a drunken rune wouldn't be terrible. An offshoot of like the poison rune and the water rune maybe.
Okay.
I feel like you can come up with some stuff with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, after that we'll make sure to close the bookshelf up and then head wherever she wants to go to sit down with the Black Sword rune.
Okay. Alright, and that is going to be it. I'm gonna work on all of her stats stuff, but I don't need to do that while it is recording, so next time we're gonna be getting the rest of those dancers and returning to the guild. And then figuring out where to go from there, because now you guys have some options. Heck yeah, options.